Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? I need us to confirm you can hear me and that the audio is solid. All right, thank you very much. I have confirmations already from, I see Chinedu. Good morning to you, sir. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. I see Eddie. Thank you very much. Good morning to you too. And thank you for joining. And Matilda, good morning. Thank you for joining us. All right. Thanks for the confirmation. Okay. So good morning once again. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, traders. Um, if it's your first time today as well, good morning to you too. You're very much welcome. It's great to have you join us for today's edition of our morning market review. Good morning to you, sir. Steve Victor. So on this session every day, we get to look at what's going on in the markets as it pertains to fundamental and technical setups as well. And this is it's also with the hope that we'll be able to pick one or two entries and have trade ideas and multiple assets that we can add to our watch list for today and even for the rest of the week. All right. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right. Usually we start with the majors that pairs with USD as one of the currencies, and then we move on to other assets from there. Um, and this is, as I usually say as well, this is also with the hope that when you have joined these sessions long enough, have listened long enough, you should also be able to come up with your own profitable strategies that give you an edge over the markets, all right? So let's get right to it. I'm going to head over to MetaTrader 4. Just a second while I share my screen. Right. I want to believe you can see my screen, right? Yeah, good morning to you too. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I have MT4 up, and this is the dollar index. The dollar index to understand the direction of the uh, dollar itself, and then easily we'll be able to apply this to the rest of the major pairs as well as gold and even US indices as well. All right, so that's usually why I like to start from here. Once I understand the direction of the dollar, I can easily apply it to the rest of the major pairs and other assets that correlates with dollar. All right. So this is the daily time frame, and this move we currently have is not surprising for us because I've mentioned it severally on this forum. This level, we had our eyes on this level by the time when we had this closed back above 102.6. Of course, we got bullish on the dollar, and that means the rest of the major pairs, Euro USD, Pound USD, were expected to be bearish at that time. All right. And then we had an interesting rally all the way to this 110 level. All right. Now, this 110 level is a significant resistance point. All right. I've mentioned two major reasons for that. I'm not going to go over that this morning, okay? So since we got that retest back at 110, we're seeing this move to the downside. Of course, it's been creating a series of of lower highs and lower lows, all right? And then, as it is right now, it has been mostly sideways, all right? Price is now stuck in between these two levels. 107 resistance and 106 support. All right. Uh, Let me tune down to a lower time frame. Right. So currently we have price stock between 107 and 106 level. So what that means is that we'll be trading 106, this 106 level as support, and then 107 as resistance until we get some clarity of direction here. All right. And that would be price breaking out of this consolidation phase that we currently have. All right. And that would mean breaking above 107 to the upside or breaking below 106 to the downside. But currently, we have this consolidation phase, which really doesn't offer much trade opportunities. All right. So as it is, we're looking at 106 level as support and 107 as resistance for the dollar index. All right. The direction this goes will determine what we do with the rest of the major pairs. If it becomes bearish by closing below the support level at 106, or bullish closing above the resistance at 107, then that would give some clarity to the dollar index. All right. This is on H4. Let's see what it looks like on H1. Okay, this is the 1 hour time frame, and then it's recently tested the support side at 106, and now it's been back to resistance at 107. All right. So, like I said, we need this to break out in either direction so that we can get some clarity on the dollar index. Again, that would mean breaking to the upside above 107 resistance, and then we can expect higher prices from there after a break above this resistance is confirmed. And also, it will also break below the support back at 106, and then we can expect lower prices as well, okay, for the dollar index, right? And then, having said that, let's now head to Euro USD to see what we have there. Again, on the daily time frame. And the Euro USD is essentially the inverse of the dollar index, okay? Um, And even for Euro USD, we also have this consolidation phase between resistance at 1.052 and support at 1.046. Okay, that's for Euro USD now. Support at 1.046 and resistance at 1.052. Okay, so currently we have price around the support area or around the support level at 1.046. Okay, if you look back, you would see how significant that level had been in the past. All right, you see this series of support here back at 1.046 as well. And if you continue to push back or look back, you would see multiple touches at that same 1.046. Even right here, you see 1.046 acted as support as well at that level. All right, so that's why we have our eyes on 1.046. This is on the daily time frame. So let's check what it looks like on 1 hour. So on 1 hour, like I said, we have price stock between 1.052 and 1.6, right? This current level now, because price is at support, and at the same time, okay, I think okay, it's just fully loaded now. All right, so Euro USD on the 1 hour time frame, we see this consolidation, right? Movement between 1.052 and 1.046. And even here, if you look at this short-term consolidation that we also have here, you see, even this period here, we see another consolidation phase, all right, between 1.048 here and 1.046. They close above this resistance for this to get bullish towards the next resistance at 1.052 for Euro USD now. Remember, when we checked or analyzed the USD index too, we also all right. So for USD too, we see this consolidation as well between 1.048 and 1.046 on the 1 hour time frame now, on the 1 hour time frame. Okay. So as it is now, until we get more clarity here in terms of direction, we'll be selling at resistance back at 1.048 and look for buy opportunities around support at 1.046 until we get a clear break out of this consolidation phase. Okay. And again, for Euro USD, that would be breaking above 1.048 resistance or breaking below 1.046 support. All right. Until we get that clarity of direction, we'll continue to look for sell opportunities or take sell opportunities at 1.048 and buy trades at 1.046 support. All right. And then eventually, depending on the direction we get the breakout, which would be a more long-term approach. But first, Euro USD needs to break out of this consolidation phase. All right. Okay. Let's touch on AUD USD because I see an interesting setup there if it plays out eventually. All right. So this is AUD USD, and this trade setup that we have on USD. I think we also have it on US. It's one of my favorite trade setups, and then it's also a very high probability setup if it plays out eventually. All right. Now, and that's fake out, and that's fake out. All right. And I mentioned multiple times as well that a fake out occurs when price breaks a key level only to reclaim it very quickly. All right. Especially if it's happening on a higher time frame. All right. And then we have hello, can we hear me now? Sorry, I had to switch my network. The initial one was disconnecting uh, too often. I need us to confirm we can hear me so that I can push forward. Hello, can anyone confirm you can hear me? How is the audio? Is it bad? Is it good? I had to switch the network for better reception. All right, thank you very much. Hemsky, I hope I got that. Prince Will. All right, thank you very much. So let's get back to it. Okay, so I was on AUD USD, and then I was saying that AUD USD currently has one of my favorite trade setups, which is fake out. All right, and then I also mentioned that fake outs usually occur when price breaks a key level and only to reclaim it very quickly, especially if it's happening on a higher time frame. All right. That's what breakout is all about in summary. All right. So AUD USD now on the daily time frame. Okay. Now let me do this because I see this trend line here. This is on the daily time frame. Okay, so for this trend line now, here as resistance, here as resistance as well, further confirming the validity of the trend line, okay? And then a series of resistance here as well, okay? So now price broke above the trend line with this bullish candle, all right? And then the next candle, a bearish candle closing back below the trend line, all right? And then we got a retest of the trend line here. So what this means is that we're going to expect an aggressive move in the opposite direction. Now, this is typical of a fake out, and I can show us lots of examples of fake outs like this, and then giving us fantastic trade opportunity. Okay, so now we have another fake out on our hands. Price has broken above the resistance with this bullish candle. And then we got a close back below the trend line. And then here we got a retest of the trend line. So as it is now, we expect an aggressive move in the opposite direction. That is to the downside. Okay. Now for that to play out, as expected, price now needs to take out the support at 0.633. Yeah, that's correct. 0.633. So price needs to take out this support at 0.633. Okay. So once now this is enough, but because this is very close to support back here at 0.633, that's why I haven't taken this trade already, because it really doesn't present a fantastic risk to reward ratio to sell from this level. It's really close to this support. All right. So that's why I'm going to wait for price to close or take out the support level and then take my sell from that point. All right. That's how I'm going to be trading AUD USD. However, in the event that we get a close back above the trend line, that would invalidate the setup. That would invalidate the setup. But usually when it happens and it plays out as expected, it gives fantastic trade opportunity. Okay. So what we need to see here is a break of this support level at 0.633. So if price is able to break the support level at 0.633, then that would be the trigger to sell and then expect and then target lower prices, levels like 0.62 and even 0.613. And that's really, really fantastic if you ask me. Say this is to 0.60 level is over 100 pips. And imagine getting to 0.613. That's close to 200 pips right there. Okay. But first, for this to play out, we need to see a break of the support level at 0.633. That's for AUD USD. All right, so I'm going to edge straight to US 500 so that I can show us a similar setup there as well on US 500. Okay. Now on US 500, still on the fake out topic, all right. This here, resistance here at 6,100, also a key level. And remember, for the fake out, I said it occurs when price takes out a key level only to break or only to reclaim that key level very quickly, especially on the higher time frame. All right. Now see this. This is daily time frame. This is on the daily time frame, and then this 6,100 level is a key level, right? Why is it a key level? You can see multiple attempts to break that level, right? You can see multiple attempts to break that level. Even right here, we see series of resistance, all right? Now, back here, it broke above 6,100 and then closed back below 6,100. And then we saw this move towards support at 5,887, all right? Now, similarly, and recently, price again broke above 6,100 level only to close back below the 6,100 level. And now we're seeing some aggressive move in the opposite direction. And like I said, this is a typical fake out. So this here is the buy side fake out, and then we have seen a close back below this key level, which signifies that we're going to get an aggressive move in the opposite direction. And as it is right now, price is just closing below this support at 6,000. All right. So let's switch to a lower time frame to confirm what we have. Okay, this is very fantastic. All right. So if you are a fan of US 500, this would be a fantastic opportunity to short US 500. It's just breaking below this 6,000 support. All right. If we get a retest at 6,000, that's fantastic. That's fantastic if you get a retest and then expect this to continue to push to the downside, all right, for US 500. All right. Any questions so far on the assets we've been able to touch on? Any questions so far? Any clarity? So far, we have Euro USD, AUD USD, and US 500. All right, no questions so far. Okay, for Eddie, AUD USD, consider the moving average below that support. Okay, let me quickly check that for AUD USD. Yes, definitely. Price would react once it approaches that this 50 period moving average. All right. Um, but again, like I said, if this plays out as expected, if we get it close below this support at 0.633, we can expect lower prices from there. The price will definitely react to the 50 period moving average. But first, we need price to break below this support level for confirmations. Okay, so USD JPY first. Let's touch on USD JPY first. So what do we have here? Okay, so on USD JPY, we have this descending channel, right? We have this descending channel, which is, of course, bearish, right? And it's recently taken out this last low, right? It's recently taken out this last low. We now have a lower low right here, okay? And then we also have support back here at 149.50. Right, which is also a key level, okay? Right here, here as resistance, and then back here as well, okay? So this is a significant level, and price is now breaking below that support at 149.50, okay? So let's take it to the lower time frame now. All right. Okay, so as it is now, USD JPY is just getting bearish, all right? Now, initially, we have these higher highs and higher lows, created this last higher high, and now is back at this previous higher low, right? It's back at this previous higher low. Now, at this higher low now, at the current level, if we get some bullish patterns at this current level, this is for USD JPY now, and this is on the 1 hour time frame. Now, on the 1 hour time frame, we have this low, we got this high, higher low, higher high. All right. Now, this is a bullish pattern, right? This is a bullish pattern. And now we currently have this retracement that is now back at the previous higher low level. Okay. So at the current level, if we get a bullish pattern at this current level, if we get a bullish pattern, then we can expect our price to push higher from that level. All right. However, if what we get is a close below this support level, then this will continue to get bearish as it can get. All right. So for USD JPY, currently at the support level, but we're not just going to buy blindly because price is at support. All right. We also need to get some bullish patterns at that support level to confirm that this price is getting set to push to the upside from that support. All right. So what we need to see is some bullish reversal pattern at this current level for USD JPY. Emmanuel says no audio. Emmanuel, you should check your end. I want to believe there is audio. All right, so let's check gold up next for Abel. Okay, so this is gold on the 4 hours time frame. No doubt this has been aggressively bullish. No doubt it has been aggressively bullish, and this is as a result of the uncertainty going on with major economies. All right. So periods like this, investors like to put their money in gold, which is considered a safe haven. All right. And what we currently have, in spite of the aggressive bullish move that we've seen lately, currently we have this consolidation on our hands. All right. Price consolidating between 29.55 resistance and 29.20 support. 29.55 resistance and 29.20 support. All right. So it's recently tested the resistance side at 29.55, and now it appears to be heading back to support at 29.20. But first, for us to confirm that, price needs to take out this support at 29.36. All right, 29.36 because of what we have previously at that same level. All right. The same series of price testing that level as both resistance and support. All right. So because price is now back at that same level, two things. From this current level, price may push back to the resistance from this current level at 29.36 if we get more bullish confirmations at that support level. We get more bullish confirmations. And currently, we can see that price is also currently below the 50-period moving average and at support at 29.36. All right. So it appears we may eventually get a break of the support and then it push towards the next support at 29.20. Okay. So one, from the current level, we get some very convincing bullish pattern from this current level, on this current support level at 29.36, then price will just push higher from the current level. Or if we get a break below this support, then you can expect price to get back to support at around 29.20 price level. That's how I'm going to be trading gold. All right. Until we get a break out of this consolidation, all right, between 29.55 and 29.20. That's for gold. Abel, I hope you got that. All right, Emmanuel, thanks for the confirmation. What else do we have? I see US 2000, also bearish. Gold and pounds. Okay, we just said pounds. I don't know which of the pounds pairs you're referring to. US 100 coming up. Okay, now don't forget US 30, 100, 500, currently very similar. And then for US 100 too, we have this move between resistance at 22,200 and support at 21, 21000. All right, for US 100 now. For US 100, resistance at 22,200 and support at 2100, so 21,000 rather. All right. So it's tested the resistance at 2200 and now it's heading towards support at 21,000. Okay, currently below the 50 period moving average. All right. So we continue to take sell opportunities until support at 21,000. And then at that point, price could push back towards resistance or break below the support and continue to push to the downside. All right. So currently for US 100, also bearish, just like US 500. Okay. So let's get to 1 hour. Okay. So on 1 hour time frame too, clearly bearish as well. Clearly bearish as well. It created this low, created this lower high, created a new low, created a lower high, now created a new low again. And then price now needs to take out this low for it to continue to push to the downside. So for US 100, this is the level to watch. We need price to take out this low, or from the current level, give us some retracement, and then we take our sales from there. All right. For US 100, from this current level now, we may get a pullback to the previous high at 21,663, and then bearish move from there. But if price takes out the support with this current bearish move, if price takes out the support, then we can expect lower prices from that point. That's for US 100. US 32, the same thing. US 32, the same thing. DE 40. Okay, USD JPY, let's see. All right. Now, this is what we have on USD JPY currently is a descending channel. All right. Now, what that means is that if you look at these two trend lines that we have, this is on the daily time frame now. This is the resistance here. This one here. Resistance, and this one here, support. All right. And you can see how price has stayed between these two trend lines, right? Here as support, here as resistance, back here, a few pips towards it as support, back here, series of resistance, back here as support. Here we got a close above, a close back below, and then this aggressive move towards the support level again. All right. However, as it stands right now, price is at support. All right. Price is at this support. I'm going to take out this other one. Price is at this support at 149.5, right? So what we need to see here, even though this is bearish, we also need to be mindful of this support, all right, at 149.5. Okay. So for this bearish move to continue on USD JPY, for this bearish move to continue, what we need to see is a confirmed break below that support. Right. What we need to see here, currently, this is the 1 hour candle. This is the 1 hour time frame. It's a 1 hour candle. And this 1 hour candle is already below that support at 149.5. But of course, about we still have a few minutes uh, to the end of this current candle. And of course, a lot can happen in a few seconds, talk less of minutes, all right? So we need to confirm what happens here. We need to confirm what happens here below that support. If this continues, right? If at the end of this 1 hour, we have a sustained break below the support, all right? Then we can expect this to continue to be bearish, right? We can expect that to continue to be bearish because if you look at the daily time frame, the direction is bearish, right? We have a descending channel, which is a bearish pattern for USD JPY. You're welcome, sir. It appears you joined late. We started with USD. Emmanuel, I hope you got that. I hope that answers your question. Okay. I see plenty requests for the German index. All right. This too has been aggressively bullish, and then we have this high here. Let's see 23,000 if that works. 23,123. Hopefully that works. All right. So we have that round figure, a psychology level, 23,000. All right. And then this was the last high. We got some retracement here. Price broke above that high and then pushed to that 23,000 level. And currently, we're seeing some retracement from that level. All right. We're seeing some retracement. This is on the daily time frame. Let's see what it looks like on 4 hours. Okay. So on 4 hours now, it's currently below the 50 period moving average. And then it appears it's heading back to this support level, right? We tested this resistance at 23,000 and now it's pushing to the downside. Okay, it's pushing to the downside and currently below the 50 period moving average. All right. So what that means is that we take sales, right? We take sales. We take sales. For be effective. Okay, man, I got that. Yes, absolutely. Your submission is correct, Eddie. The submission is correct. If you have noticed, you see that, or you would have realized that I always like to start with the USD index so that we can then relate that to the rest of the major pairs or the rest of the USD pairs. All right, for dollar index. Once we confirm the direction of the dollar index, we can use it on the other major pairs that we have, especially the ones with USD as one of the currencies. Okay, Shin, I'm not sure what you mean by staying with D40. What exactly is staying with D40? All right, for Dorothy, Victor, and doing as well. I hope you got the analysis on DE40, German index, all right? Euro GPY, what do we have? Yes, yes, it's the same. Okay, I got it now. It's the same. That's for Oyekami, it's the same. Used to be D30. They added 10 more companies and then it became DE40. Euro JPY too. Euro JPY. Now for Euro JPY, it's quite interesting. Quite interesting because currently, if you look at the weekly time frame, now let me also be very quick to mention that as a day trader, we're really not paying attention to the weekly or monthly time frame. Okay. And the simple reason is because the weekly or the monthly time frame are so far out that it really doesn't have much relevance to our trading as day traders. All right. Now we may use it to get some perspective, though. We may use it to get some perspectives, but it really doesn't have much relevance to uh, our trading activities, especially as day traders. Okay. Now, on the weekly time frame, this is what I want to point out. We have this series of support for Euro JPY back here as well. Support. You see it here as well as support, and currently we have price at that same level. That's why I said this is going to be very interesting moving forward. All right. Now let's get back to daily. Let's get back to daily. All right. Now on the daily time frame, price is currently at that level. Okay. Now, if we are going to get a similar move like what we saw previously, for example, when we got to this 156 level here, we got that rally back towards 164. Fast forward to this period, the same thing happened. Price came down to 156. After testing 156, we got another rally to 164. Back here as well, but it didn't quite retest 164. It stopped here, mid-range, and then we have price back at the same 156 level. Okay, so at this current level, what we need to see to confirm that what it's going to get bullish from here, we need to see some bullish reversal pattern at this current level. All right. However, if we get a break below 156, if we get a break below 156, then it may just continue to be bearish and give up levels if we get a break below 156. All right. So that's what we need to watch for Euro JPY. It's currently very close to a very significant key level. All right. So that's why we need to exercise some more patience at this current level. Okay. From this current level now, if we get a bullish reversal pattern for Euro JPY, then we can expect another rally towards resistance. But on the other hand, if what we have is a close below that support, all right, then this will just continue to push to the downside. Euro JPY. Yes, I hope I've answered your question, sir. The answer is yes, it is the same as DE40. It used to be DE30, added 10 more companies, so it became DE40 for German stocks, all right? Okay. NZD USD 2 is one that I've also mentioned. Again, similar to what we have on Euro JPY for NZD USD. Again, if you look at the weekly time frame for NZD USD, support right here, support right here as well, and then here as well. Okay, so currently price are retested back same support level back at 0.555, and now it appears it's beginning to push to the upside. All right, this is for NZUSD now. Okay, now of course this resistance at 0.577 is quite a challenge now for the for NZD for NZD USD. All right. So from this current level now, you may see some retracement back to say this moving average. We get some retracement back to this moving average, which is 50, and then expect higher prices from that level. Okay. This is daily. This is what it looks like at 4 hours. It's taking out this previous high, right? It's broken below that previous high. It's now trading below that support, all right? So from the current level, we expect this to continue to push to the downside, all right? NZD USD. Yes, it is expected for Eddie now. It is expected. Okay, we have a range. So far, we have a range, right? So we have, like you said, series of lower highs and lower lows, yes. And then this is the last low. Now, this last low is at a support, all right? This last low is at a support. So it won't be surprising to get some pullback, maybe towards 107, and then price eventually takes out this low to create a new lower low, all right? It won't be surprising to get that. So you are correct with your observation. That's what we have. We have series of lower highs and lower lows, especially since price tested the resistance at 110. We've been getting series of lower highs and lower lows. However, this is the last low, and this last low is currently at that 106 level. All right. So because it's at support, we may get a retracement. We may get some retracement, maybe back to the previous structure that was broken, all right, that gave us this lower low. I hope you got that, all right? And then price eventually creates a new low. All right. Any more questions? I guess uh, this is a good place to leave it for today. It's been an interesting session. We have quite a number of assets we can watch for today. Add to our watch list, check for trade opportunities on the assets we've been able to touch on so far. They are going to present fantastic trade opportunities. We mentioned fake outs, touched on Euro USD, AUD USD, gold, NZD Euro JPY. So we have quite a number of assets to trade. All right, and also the ones we'll be adding to our watch list for trade as soon as possible. All right. This is where we draw the curtain on today's edition of our morning market review. Okay. Let me see. Did we say we're buying US 400? No, we did not. No, as a matter of fact, you are bearish on US 100. I'm afraid you are mistaken, all right? You want to rewatch this episode to check what was said for US 100, okay? All right, so this is where we draw the curtain for today. This is where we draw the curtain on today's edition of our morning market review. Thank you very much for joining. It is very much appreciated. Tomorrow is another day for another session. Thank you very much. I wish us a very great trading day.